On a cold winter night in 2004, Maura Murray was seen alive, and then she vanished without a trace. In February 2004, a quiet stretch of road in New Hampshire became the center of one of America's most disturbing mysteries. A college student vanished without a trace after a car accident. Her name was Maura Murray. What happened that night has never been fully explained, and the questions only grow darker with time. Maura was a 21-year-old nursing student at the University of Massachusetts. Friends described her as intelligent, athletic, and private. On the surface, her life appeared normal, but in the days leading up to her disappearance, small details suggested something was wrong. Just days before vanishing, Maura had been involved in a minor car accident. Shortly after, she emailed her professors, saying there had been a family emergency. No such emergency was ever confirmed. Then, she packed her belongings and withdrew money from her bank account. On February 9, 2004, Maura left campus and began driving north. No one knows exactly where she was going. She never told friends or family her destination. As the hours passed, her phone went silent, and her trail slowly began to disappear. That evening, Maura's car crashed on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. Witnesses reported seeing a young woman standing beside the damaged vehicle. She appeared shaken, but not seriously injured. Within minutes, neighbors contacted the police. A local resident stopped to help and offered to call the police. Maura declined, insisting she had already called roadside assistance. But phone records later showed no such call was made. Something about the situation didn't add up. When police arrived at the scene just minutes later, Maura was gone. The car was locked. Her belongings were inside. There were no footprints leading away, no signs of a struggle, and no clear direction of travel. The weather was cold, and the area was surrounded by dense forest. Some believed Maura panicked and fled into the woods. Others argued she couldn't have gone far without leaving evidence. The short time window made her disappearance even more unsettling. Inside the car, police found alcohol, maps, and driving directions. It appeared Maura had planned a trip, but its purpose remained unclear. There was no sign she intended to vanish permanently, yet everything she needed was left behind. Search teams were quickly deployed. Dogs traced Maura's scent along the road, then suddenly lost it. This suggested she may have entered another vehicle. If so, who stopped for her that night remains unknown. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some believe Maura suffered an accident in the wilderness. Others suspect she was picked up by the wrong person. Each theory carries unanswered questions and troubling possibilities. Her family refused to give up. Maura's father and sister pushed for continued searches and investigations. They believe someone knows what happened and that the truth has been hidden in plain sight for years. Several persons of interest were examined, but none were ever charged. With limited evidence and conflicting witness statements, investigators struggled to move the case forward. Time slowly worked against them. As technology advanced, the case gained renewed attention. Online communities formed, analyzing every detail. Amateur investigators searched maps, timelines, and records, hoping to uncover what authorities could not. Despite the attention, no confirmed sightings of Maura have ever surfaced. No phone activity, no financial records, no contact. It was as if she vanished into thin air that winter night. Some believe Maura intended to disappear and start a new life. Others argue this theory ignores her personality and plans. Those who knew her insist she would never abandon her family without explanation. The most disturbing possibility is that Maura trusted the wrong person. If she accepted help from a stranger, it may have cost her everything. Yet, without evidence, this theory remains impossible to prove. Nearly 2 decades later, the case remains open. The road where Maura vanished looks ordinary, but for many, it feels haunted by unanswered questions and lost time. Maura Murray became more than a missing person. She became a symbol of how quickly life can change and how someone can vanish without leaving answers behind. The disappearance of Maura Murray remains unsolved. No body, no witnesses, no clear truth. Just a quiet road, a damaged car, and a mystery that continues to trouble investigators and families to this day.